Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. In the last video we went to Nibelheim and checked that out, and I did keep working on it a bit afterwards, so it's more complete now. Still not done over there yet though, but I have started the aluminum production. So as you can tell, we are at the aluminum plant. This is where I make the alumina solution. We have two chimneys sticking up here. So in these red forests, there are plenty of bauxite nodes. So we're using a pure one, I'm pretty sure it is. We can check just in case, but oh, it's actually, we don't actually need. Yeah, it's pure. So that's the one we're using. We're using some water as well, and it's all coming in here. I think I have a, yeah, I have a door here. So this is just a small house, more or less, where we're just bringing in all the bauxite and water, and we're making alumina solution and silica. Silica is needed later on in the process to make the actual aluminum ingots. So yeah, we're making them here. It's going out here and down there, and we'll follow the entire process. I just wanted to show the building. It's kind of nice. I'm kind of happy with it. It looks cool. It's basically a big square. It's true, but still, still nice though. And well, we have ladders here, so we can climb back up and down. It's very high up. So we have all of this moving here, all of this stuff here. Silica moving down alongside this pipe. It's not moving all the way back to the base. Instead, it's moving to that other yellow house over there. Here's a bit of a... I'm just kind of not happy with the fact that it didn't line up. But, I mean, that's kind of what happens when you build two different buildings. They end up on different, grids. So that's what happens. It just happens, you know. So anyways, we're following the pipeline. So the pipeline goes all the way back, and it goes in the middle of the huge pipeline on the way in. But the silica are going here, and they're going into this building up ahead where we have a train station. And this train station will then ship it all the way back to Midgar. And I can hear the train here right now, actually. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go here. Because I have a door here. And we're going to enter the train. So the train obviously just picks up the silica, as you can see. It doesn't get a ton of silica, usually about 2.5 stacks, so about 475 or something like that, 480, something along those lines. I could probably make that better by increasing the speed of the belts, but we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. And then we go home. So I had to build a new station for this. I didn't want to use up any space on top of the plates, so instead I opted to build a train station underneath. So now I have 3 trains coming and going here at the front, and we have a nice cozy little train station right here. So getting out, we can see that it picks it up, fills this thing, which then have them go out into this storage container, and then up in these 3 elevators, moving it to the first floor. Now this place does look a bit like chaos, but I figured actually it would be pretty in line with the original Midgar in Final Fantasy VII. If everything down here is a bit chaos, just like the slums in the actual Midgar. This is water that is expelled by the production. It goes all the way over here and fuels 6 coal power plants, because that's the best way I could come up with to use up all the water. And we have some copper coming in here for later production, a later stage in the production. I do not have a way up here, so in order to get back up, to show the actual production, I'm gonna have to leave this way, which is kind of a pain, but we'll see. Maybe I'll make like a tube or something over there. We'll see. So as you can see, we have here the alumina solution coming through, and it's going all the way into this here, this fluid buffer, and then from this fluid buffer into two big old refineries, which use it to create aluminum scrap and the water. Now, we do use a lot of aluminum solution, but we might need to use even more, so I might make a third refinery just to use up more aluminum solution. I might send all of the scrap straight into the sink. We'll see how it works out, because we already make more scrap than we use, so that would be fine, to be honest. And this is where the water is expelled and the scrap is sent into these three foundries, and some of it is sent into this sink here, because we just create so much. Like, we look at this thing, it makes 360 scrap per minute. This one uses 90 per minute, so yeah, we have three of those that use 90, so yeah, it's gonna be a lot left. And then we send these ingots into these storage containers, and then if they go even further into these constructors and assemblers to make alkali aluminum sheets and aluminum casing, and then they are stored in these storage containers. Oops. And two storage containers up top. So basically, yeah, all we really need now is stuff to use it for. Other than that, it is ready to go, more or less. I mean, like I said, we're gonna have to do some more expansion here and maybe even construct even more. But we'll see what happens with that, for sure. It'll be great, though. It'll be great. We can go up and look, but there really isn't much new upstairs. One thing that I have done that I haven't actually mentioned is around the bottom. It used to be completely empty around the bottom, but if we look now, it isn't. I went the full lap and built all the way around. It did turn out pretty good, though. I like it. So there is like a wall around the entire thing now, which is nice. Makes it feel a bit more contained, so to speak. Makes it feel a bit more like an actual building down here. Also, it does reinforce the idea that this is basically a slum. And I did build ground over here, because this was all open space. Now you cannot. So I built a whole bunch, and now it looks a lot better. I did start building the middle as well. I'll show what I mean by that. Basically, on the top floor in the middle, I want to build like a structure, like a sort of a base of operations, more or less, where I can go and like have tubes that lead to more or less everywhere on the entire, like in the entire building. I am having trouble with the design, for sure. It's not an easy building to design. Let's just use this one to go up. And as you can see, it's a lot higher than last time I showed you. And now we have glass as well sticking out, so it looks pretty cool. But I don't know, it's very like square. It's hard to make it, you know, round, but still. So we have this tube that is a bit weird, but it works. And here we are. So the idea is to have like a bit of oversight of the whole top floor, while also having like these tubes that lead me to different areas. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I might remove a lot of this and restart. We'll see what happens. To be honest, it's a lot. I was thinking maybe this would be like the lower part of it. So we'll build up a bit and then build even bigger around this. Like build out a bit. Could work. I don't know. We'll see. It's still very much a work in progress. I don't really know how to make it look good. But yeah, that's about it, to be honest. I don't really have much else to show. I do have plans for the future. There are other things that I want to build. For instance, Nibelheim, the production of plastic and rubber is not great, so I was thinking, since there are more oil nodes close by, I might build like a big oil platform and hook up the plastic and rubber that I would be creating there to the Nibelheim production. Might do something like that, we'll see. But for now, that's about it. So yeah, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's a massive project. It's fun to build. We'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully next time I'll have some hover packs and be able to just fly normally. I might have to build some power lines all over the place so that I can do that. We'll see what happens though. But for now, like I said, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'll be back at some point. We still have one more train station that we need to build. I'll probably try to bring in like coal and copper and stuff with that, because I don't have a lot of that stuff. So yeah, we'll see. But for now, like I said, thanks for watching, and have a great day. For now, bye!